Hey there, thanks for tuning in. My name is Eddie, and if you're like me, a space nerd, or you're really into the aerospace industry, you must know that something big happened today. SpaceX's Starship SN8&9 took flight in Boca Chica, Texas today, to an altitude of 10 kilometers. Well, it was a perfect flight until the very end at the landing bar. You might be very familiar with the phrasing here, because that is what exactly happened with SN8. So what's the difference between the flight? Well, that's a good question. Since Elon is off Twitter for a while, there's no way we can get any official confirmations. So today, I'm gonna do a little bit of speculation and compare those flights, and we might get a conclusion of which one actually went better. But first of all, I want to clarify a few things. Both SN8's and SN8&9's flight are extremely successful since Starship program is only in prototyping phase, which feeling is succeeding, which means actually the SpaceX team is getting tons and tons of data to review to make the next flight better than the previous one. Without further ado, let's actually start the... Speaking of the tank structure, SN8 and 9 are extremely similar. Despite the fact that SN8 is made of 301 and 304 stainless steel combined, and SN9 is made of purely 304 stainless steel. Now let's move on to talk about the flight profile. Well, this is kind of confusing because firstly we heard that the test flight was gonna be like 20 kilometers, then it was reduced to 15, and then 12.5, and then 10. So it's kind of confusing. SN8 went up to 12.5 kilometers, which is about 7.8 miles or so. And then SN9 went up to 10 kilometers, which is about 6.21 miles. There is some difference there, but the official SpaceX team did not give any information. Our speculation would be that one, it could be due to upper level winds that are not quite stable for the flight, so they reduced the altitude for SN9. Or it's because they might feel a little bit more confident for the Starship to reach a lower altitude and then to belly flop it and attempt the landing. Either way, SN8 went a little bit higher than SN9. Despite the differences in the tank materials and the alpeges they reach, SN8 and 9 are almost the same. Even how they landed. A rough touchdown. But not exactly the same. So let's actually take a closer look at both vehicles' landing burn and see what is actually going wrong. So this is SN8. You can see that two engines relight attempting for the landing burn. This is exactly what they planned for, and then the vehicle swings itself to the upright position. It was previously doing a belly dive, so it was horizontal. And once the vehicle is being flipped back, the engines tries very hard to stabilize the vehicle and trying to attempt the landing. And then you can see where the problem is starting to appear, that one of the engine accidentally went out and the flame is turning green. It means the engine is burning itself. In a combustion cycle, this means that this engine is running oxygen rich, which doesn't provide the vehicle with enough thrust, and the landing did not happen. Elon then tweeted that this is due to an issue with depressurizing on the oxygen header tank, that there's not enough oxygen being fed into the engines. SN9, however, didn't really work the way we thought it would work. You can see for the landing burn, only actually one engine turned itself on. The other actually did, but I don't think it is doing it in the right way. You can see it's kind of like suffering around trying to turn itself on, but it failed several times. And the final time it attempted, I think it ran into the one that is working. So the maneuver system on that one may be actually destroyed on SN9. This leads to the rocket not being able to stabilize itself and lost control and just fell onto the pad. Basically at a 45-degree angle, I would say. So as pure speculation, I would say that one, it could be the engine failing that particular Raptor, Or it actually could be the header tank issue not solved yet. So yeah, that might be what happened. But again, I'm a space nerd. That is completely my speculation. Hopefully you learned something today. We're still waiting for SpaceX's official reply or response on this. And again, this vehicle, Starship, is still in prototyping phase. Any kind of failure is actually very valuable to them, helping them to develop this rocket. And Mars, here it comes. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you then.